So you see that amount, January 3rd. I'm trying to hide certain stuff on here. You see just this amount, and you see that amount. And all of these things, remember, it's just January 3rd. And check this out. You see this as well. It's talking about homeowners insurance and stuff like that. Now, when it comes to the homeowners insurance, the reason why I show you that is that that's 1, 2, 3, 4 things, and everyone come from different property sources. That's from a property in Colerain, right? I took it over Substitute. That's 7,200. Part of that goes toward. I'm gonna actually use some of that for. It's gonna actually go some for rehab, right? That I'm gonna do, and the other ones is part of a rent by the room that's being paid partially by an assistance fund that this person receives, and the other was an income and wire on another property, and now you have this Carrington Mortgage Company for that I have another property on. So I'm saying all these things to say, like, forget the fake stuff. This is 2025, and if you don't realize, it's a lot of changes that's going to be coming with this year. You can kind of see it right now with everything that's happening in the world. But when it comes to like the administration with Bitcoin, with what I think going to happen with the housing market, with the interest rates, the property values going up, like stuff like that, this is a very important time for you to like just begin, man. And I have another lady, like I'm gonna post it, like truly just to show you that one, that I'm actively doing the business. That's important. But for two, to show you that so many ways that you can get money within this industry. And that's another topic. Yeah, I'm about to talk about this money. Forget that. But this one lady that I got a deal, she's never done a deal. Just reached out to me from things I've been putting on social media. And she also had this property locked up too high at one point. I told her exactly what to do, how to get it back down, why it's not a deal where it's at, like the whole thing. I didn't want to I was super transparent and helping her from a point of like, hey, if you get it here, this is what you can do with it. This is how I can come in, how we can JV the whole nine. She made $10,000. She literally just sent me a card. I got a Home Depot card from her, actually, just showing her how she just appreciative of it. That's never happened to me either. Somebody's never gave me a gift for getting them paid. That's pretty cool. So many ways, man. And what I plan on doing, I'm gonna announce it soon because I want to keep it super tight for the first one, around like 10 to 15 people. I won't do more than that the first time. It's intentions behind that I discussed at the intensive I'm put on, but I'm gonna put on a 2-day intensive workshop to give you how to do this, how to start receiving these things. Not this, yeah, definitely these things right here. This 500, this 720, 7,200, as well as that incoming wire, and literally show you how to do this, like how to really do this business and receive a contract in 2 weeks and get paid in 4. Because typically you do 2 to 4 week closings, but there's so many different ways where you can get the same thing. This lady had never done a deal, and within 30, I think it ended up taking 45 to 50 days because of the way that the transaction, they wasn't trying to fund it yet. So we had to keep sending in documents. So she literally, this is one proof that I'm gonna bring on to you about her, and as soon as I can get her on the phone and get her. She don't want to be on camera, so I can't show you that. I break down each of these separately. From this 500 is a co-living, so that's a group home. This is a fix and flip. That's an assignment, actually. The 10-5 is an assignment. So this 1, 2, 3, yeah. And this one right here is a property I own too, about the homeowners. That's another thing I didn't even show you in this video. So that's just from 4 deals, different deals. That's the key thing too. So everybody grab life by the freaking horns, man. Don't sit on the sidelines. like, get with folks that's really trying to go somewhere other than their current situation, and they are talking about it and putting action behind those words, man. 2025, do not sit on the sideline, man. So important. Until next time, man, be on the lookout. I'm gonna put out a ton of stuff, man, because I feel this is the season of more of me just educating more, you know. I started this business. My first deal was in 2020. Think about that. 2020. First deal I made $1,000 off of. I took my money from a stimulus check, and started investing in systems. The money I was getting from my job, the world had shut down, right? So COVID had shut us down. We were shut down. So we was getting unemployment, because if you had a job at that time, due to COVID, and they was giving a stimulus check, I was putting that all in the systems, and skip tracing, building lists, and eventually got a VA and all of the things from that. So I leveraged my job and took those COVID checks and flipped it into well over 7-figure net worth, right at 8-figure net worth. So don't sit on the sidelines, man. And it's all from property, all from real estate. And I still leverage the W-2, which is nothing, y'all, trust me. For credit purposes, to build my business credit as well as personal credit, and I don't even be there over half of like 3-4 months out of the year, trust me. So I could retire from there if I wanted to. It's a great job, like the whole thing. So that's not my thing though, right? Got other things to do. And it's a beautiful thing that I've been blessed to have that ability to where I can just create that type of schedule. And still do what I love. I do more in my real estate than any other W-2 I've ever had, ever, you know. Trust me. So don't think that you just gonna get into this and then you say you got a good job and you just leave and you haven't done any deals. I do not recommend that. I see so many people put pressure on themselves when they get in this. They see everybody winning because it works. I literally just showed you proof that this stuff actually works. However, it's important to set up systems and processes before I think you just leave a job, especially if it's tied to your purpose, why you're here and created, and it's something that you love. Like, why? There's so many ways that I'm gonna show people how to automate this stuff and delegate it to where you can do the things that's best suited for your time too as well. So be on the lookout for that. You'll never ever see me show you this again, for one. Like, ever. It's just not my thing, and it's kind of goofy to me, to be honest. It's kind of goofy, you know. I don't do that, but I understand social media with AI, as well as just, it's so many people that I can point out, y'all, that I know personally in this business, that if you see their social media, think they really get into it, and they are not. They have DM'd me with questions and things and all of this stuff, man. And, you know, I'll be like, kudos to you, because they figured out the formula. But what's best of that, if they actually doing more of what they say they are doing online, it actually helps you. My purpose, I feel, why I'm here, is to create an impact. And that means that the dollar sign isn't that the thing that you are having the forefront. It's the impact and the problem solving you have. That's what allows me to get these. Everything you got here has come from me solving a problem. Everything I just shown you right here come from solving a problem for someone. 100%. I didn't think like, oh, it's gonna be this amount, and that amount. It was me solving a problem. Then the reward came from the monetary amount, came from the thing according to the problems I had solved. So again, man, take life by the horns, grab it, ride this thing out, and come with me on the journey. You will not be disappointed. I promise you. I have a lot of stuff I got planned for this year, man. Let's go. And let's continue to get to it. We out of here.